One area that is not often talked about in the world of litigation financing is tax implications. It is hard to exactly define the tax implications for both the investor and the plaintiff because it is likely to depend some on details of the agreement that we do not have. Hopefully, however, this video can outline generally what may be relevant to think about related to litigation finance and tax implications. First, we need to establish that there are two sides to every litigation finance deal. Each advance, each payment, and any final non-payment will have tax implications for both the investor and the plaintiff. Starting with the plaintiff, it would be important to know if the advance must be reported as income or if it would fall under some other category. If it is income, is it ordinary income or should it be treated as the proceeds from the sale or exchange of a capital asset? Also, if it is income, is there an exclusion that makes the receipt non-taxable? From the investor's point of view, is the payment an expense that can be deducted immediately, or at a future date? Is the payment treated like a loan and therefore, not deductible because there is an expectation of repayment in the future? Is the advance properly treated as the purchase of an asset? If so, is the asset a Capital One or is the asset one used regularly in the investor's business whose subsequent sale, which would be repayment at a gain, produces ordinary income? It is also important to note that the investor and the plaintiff may not want to view the transaction the same. It is very possible that a favorable result for one of them would produce a less favorable result for the other. Therefore, it may come down to who has more bargaining power in the agreement or who understands more about tax law. Without tax counsel, it may be hard to understand and negotiate a deal that is good for you, whether you are the plaintiff or the investor. While none of these questions have answers and all are likely to depend on the details of the funding agreement, they are important to keep in mind and to ask your counsel if you ever find yourself as an investor or as a plaintiff involved with litigation finance. If you need help with litigation funding, call or email me today.